Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, your local numerologist. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you are subscribed to my other channels, Answers by Queen Spirit and Queen Spirit 1126. Alright, so today we are doing a 4-digit number. Alright, hopefully it's a new one, y'all, but I pick the numbers randomly, so sometimes they come out twice. If you ever do see a number on my channel twice, watch both of them, because it could be what do they call it? Escalation type experience. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. So we're picking 4 digits. Double digits are okay. 7 flipped over first. All right, 3 more numbers to go, baby. 3 more to go. Spirit said keep going, don't take that. These cards are not the easiest to shuffle. So we got a 33. Now I definitely did do 733, but this is a 4-digit number. I saw 33 again. So your skills and your gifts are definitely important here. So if you look at this, 7337, it is the same frontwards and backwards, which I learned is palindrome, which is a palindrome number or whatever it's called. So anyway, 733 is about our spiritual gifts and our spiritual skills, and about us kind of like internalizing them. With this extra 7 over here, I feel like there are some gifts that we're not using, and 2, not using those gifts are having they're causing some issue with our confidence, our self-reliance, and causing some kind of issue with how we feel about ourselves and moving forward. So anyway, let's pick some trinket charms. I'm gonna pick the first 7 first, right? Butterfly, the 33, we got a shell, and then we got the little shrimp. I don't know, this looks like a cross between a shrimp and a lobster. I don't know, it's real weird. So anyway, the butterfly came out upside down like that, but yeah, so there's a transformation that's taking place. And what I'm getting is that with this 337, there's this energy of transforming out of this negative energy. It's like you've been having a hard time for so long, and now it's time to move on from this dark space, right? Because we have the transformation there. So the total number is coming to a 47 and 11, right? I wonder, is there another way that I could add? Because we do 7 and 6. If we do 7 and 6, it's 13, plus 7 is 20. So I feel like we could take this as a 20 or as an 11. So I don't know. I want to take it both ways. So as far as 11 goes, we all know that this is some kind of doorway. Oh, I get it. Spirit is saying the choice is yours. The choice is yours. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm showing my age here. So anyhow, so the choice is yours. Do you want to go through this doorway, or do you want to continue your I want to say graduation through Spirit, because that's the word that Spirit gave to me. But I do see like learning. Do you want to continue learning? Do you want to continue in this phase of getting to know your skills and your gifts, or do you want to go ahead and start putting them to use? It's all up to you, right? What I get with this 33 and the shell is that the word scary is popping up. There have been some scary instances which caused you to be shelled off. The thing about Spirit is that they're not going to force you to do anything. It's up to you whether you want to go ahead and take this next step, or you want to go ahead and sit in your dungeon for a little while longer. But the thing, and the Knight of Pentacles is coming up. the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. These are two cards that are about kind of hesitation. Like, okay, before I go forward, I want to be a perfectionist. I want to perfect this skill. I want to perfect this thing. And the truth is, until you actually put your skills to use, there's no way to perfect them. You could sit and you could do, you could sit at the drawing board all day, but until you actually get your work out there so that you can move on to the next project, you're going to be stuck in this energy of, okay, let me perfect this. Let me see what's going on here. So I feel that a lot, a lack of self-confidence here. 33 is a 6, and I tell you guys all the time, 6 is about your internal foundation. How do you feel about yourself? How are you loving yourself? How are you using your psychic abilities? What are you feeding yourself? What are you drinking? Self-care, self-love, all of those things come along with the number 6. So that's definitely very important. I cut to the 8 of Swords here, so I'm definitely feeling like you are trapped in this mental space where you just don't feel like you're good enough. I don't know any other way to say it. This is what I'm talking about, perfecting skills. So it definitely feels like you are in a place where you don't feel like you're good enough, and you're kind of doubting this, and you might have other people in your ear, but I'm going to tell you that this is mostly your energy, right? With these 2 sevens here. So it's like, lean on me, right? Lean on me. Like they have the answers that you need. You need to trust your guide. You have to. All right. There's 7 over here in reverse. Look at this. We got the Joker in reverse. I feel like it's a vibe of kind of like laughing at yourself. But not in a way where it's healthy, right? Because it is. It's healthy for us to laugh at ourselves. Somebody that is like, I'm a Cap, y'all, and I have the most sarcastic humor. Y'all already know how fucking Capricorns can be. And I do laugh at myself when I mess up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm like, damn, how did I miss that or something like that, I'll make light of it because you can't go back. But in your instance, I feel like this is more like, oh my God, why did I think I could do this? Or why did I have this confidence in myself, or whatever the case may be. So I'm definitely getting that you need to believe in yourself just a little bit more. You know how they say it takes a mustard seed? Well, you're past that mustard seed. You need to have a whole bean, okay, of faith in yourself. All right, so it doesn't really matter what you celebrate, religion-wise, spiritual-wise. Faith is something that is important to all of us. You have to keep your faith strong. Things are going to get better. Things are going to work out for you. You have to keep your faith up there. And so I'm getting a heavy lack of faith here. But Spirit loves you. Like, y'all should know that you are highly loved, and your guides are watching you like, listen, we gave you these gifts, most of our gifts are passed down, but they were still given to you by your guides and your ancestors and whatever. Like, they were directly handed to you. So you have to have faith in your gifts that they're going to pull you through whatever you need to be pulled through. All right, so let's pull a card for the 7. Whoa, so 6 of Wands is the first card to come out. So 6 of Wands is your celebration, right? 6 of Wands is overcoming. I would say that this one is in reverse since most of the clubs are upside down. So what I'm getting is that some of your confidence has been a little bit struck because some things didn't work out. But as I always say, failure is one of those things that lead to success. There is no success without failure first, because you have to know what to do and what not to do. The last thing you want is to get everything that you want and need in life and then fail right there. It's like that dude that built that expensive ass house, his name Nio Niami or some shit. I just learned about this dude. But basically, he came from nothing, made himself very, very successful, and in the end, his ass failed to use common sense. Just really failed to use common sense. I don't know if it was drugs or whatever, but it's at the height of his career. So when you're at the height of your career, you don't want to be making mistakes and messing up and losing everything. It's better to lose everything when you barely got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what I'm talking about. So there's a failure that you faced in the past that is it's kind of like holding you back. Spirit said it's time to go through this transformation. Go back and look at that failure. Right? 7 is a number that's all about analyzing shit. Go back and analyze what really happened. The mistakes that you actually made, what you cannot do in order to be successful, what you can skip over, what you'll do better this time. So what's up with the 33 spirit? 33. So we got 3 of Cups. All right, this was a 2 of Cups, so I'm not keeping it. So we got 3 of Cups. Hey, so we got 333. I'm telling y'all, Spirit love y'all. So anyway, 3 of Cups is a celebration. So what I'm getting, Spirit is literally, Spirit says celebrate your failures, because y'all know that saying rejection is God's protection, and that's absolutely what it was for you. It's a vibe that something happened, and it was very negative, but had you continued going down that road, you would have faced a bigger loss. So what I'm getting is that you internalized a lot of that failure, as opposed to just chopping it up as it's the wrong time or whatever the case may be. Like sometimes it's almost like, I forgot what artist, but you know how people make songs and then later on in life you're like, damn, if that song would have came out now instead of coming out back then, they would have been very successful. But it was kind of before their time, before people were ready to hear that type of thing. So I definitely feel that in this case it just wasn't the right time. So this last 7 that's in reverse, Spirit say keep going, y'all. That felt good. Nothing flipped over. Let's keep going. So we got the 9 of Wands. Okay, 9 of Wands, and this is upside down, so I'm gonna guess that this is in reverse. All right. So what I'm getting is that there's a vibe that you may have trusted the wrong person, wrong people, wrong energy in general, and your trust is off, right? The 9 of Wands in reverse always gives me a vibe of letting your guard down, removing those walls that you put up around yourself to stay safe, because the 9 of Wands has been through so much, right? So you put up all of these walls because you've been through so much, and Spirit is like, no, we got you. It's time to let those walls down. So let's get a final message from our angel guides. Ooh, man, you cannot make it up. Cannot make it up. I'm just saying, I already said this, but if you need verification, here you go. This was your learning experience to teach you something, right? A lot of times when people become successful right away, they have this very arrogant attitude, right? And that arrogance will make you fail later in life. And at the very least, if it doesn't make you fail, it could put you in a position where you have very negative and damaging karma. So in order to avoid this, because what I get is that this has always been you, right? In this life, in the past life, this has always been you. However, you've made some mistakes. So when you came back, you agreed. You agreed to this. Like, if I don't do it the right way, I don't want it at all. This was your agreement. This is what you wanted. And so that's why it worked out the way it did, or didn't work out. All right. So it was a learning experience, and it was teaching you to transform not just your skills, but who you are internally, how you analyze yourself, how you analyze other people, refraining from judgment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like, we talk about people, whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, we're all just human beings, and we're here for the learning experience, because the earth is very dense. It's very, I don't know, alive. I don't know any other way to say it. And other planets aren't like this one. So you come here to get the real physical experience that you can't experience in other places. And it's something that was very important to you to be able to get that full experience. Okay? I'm going to take both of these on top, because we got Judgment and we got the Wheel of Fortune. And they both came out upright. Okay? So, we got the Moon on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put it over here. We got the Moon on the bottom, baby. All right. So Judgment, okay, which is the number 20, which this adds up to 20 if you do 767. And it's karma. I mean, it's you know, it's karma. It's literally karma. And look, under this you have the Death card. So the Death in reverse is fear. Don't be afraid. Do not. It's time. It's time. It's literally time. I'm like, it's time. This is divine timing. It's time for you to birth that new project. It's time for you to move forward in the things that you want. It's time for you to turn that 20 into an 11. All right. So it's time for you to push yourself through that doorway. At the end of the day, there's only so much that spirit can do. When you ask for something, when you request something from your guides, they're always like, okay, either they're going to agree to give it to you or help you move forward, or, you know, they're going to be like, no, you don't need that. Like, you're tripping type shit. But in this case, they do really want you to have everything that you want. And with this Chariot being in reverse, I'm getting that you're the only one stopping yourself. You are holding yourself back because of something that you are scared of. So don't be afraid. Go ahead and live in your truth. Go ahead and live in the energy that your gifts and your skills are top notch. And nobody can compare to that, period. That's all I have. Like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time.